Should we view tutorials or will the game just tell us? Let's just jump right in. Sightseer. I mean, oh, perfectly balanced. Oh, you can customize as well. I don't want super challenging survival if I can avoid it. What would... Hold on. Let me find out what each of these means. Right? So... Combat. That... I mean, that seems pretty understandable. The survival part is what I'm curious about. Best for those who want survival as a... Don't want survival as a constant concern. You have increased resilience, greater loot, and bartering is weighted in your favor. Casual, best suited to those who want less focus on loot and health management. Your resilience and loot abundance is boosted. Challenging, scarce loot, standard resilience, trading weighted in trader's favor. Well, that's not so bad. Throwaway clip. Oh, interesting. Length of invulnerability frames when last hit activates. Gives you a second chance when receiving a fatal blow in combat. Oh, nice. Loot scarcity, healing efficacy. I mean, toggle whether or not main leads are flagged as such in the notebook. Navigational hints. Simplifies and reduces reading. Infinite sprint. That's kind of cool that you can, like... I think for this... Oh.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one.
The public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest. The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps my expertise. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell? I think I'll be all right. For the moment, at least. It's more important that you listen to me. I don't know who you are, but I can trust you more than I can trust myself. Please listen. Listen, or my thoughts are still my own. You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card. Or you'll never get in. There are people, God, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please.
I didn't realize clicking that would have okayed it, but I'm fine with the default. Because, again, I assume we can change it at any time. I don't know if we'll do this for multiple episodes. We'll see. I'll create a secondary save file if possible, just in case. So if I divert and decide to continue after the stream at some point and people like it enough, then we still have a launching point. Not like what happened when I played Yakuza, where I didn't make a secondary save or whatever. I just continued it.
Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil.
Okay. Got a red phone. Fork. Wow, that is very big text. What is that? Sorry? Sorry? Okay, alcohol. Cloth. That's all I needed, right? I've got 2 bottles in case he wants a drink.
I think I was meant to place a bandage.
Do I have to craft it myself, or do I have to, like... I'm working on it. Crafting. Okay. Oh, I need 4 cloth? That's a lot of cloth. Okay, I will be right back. Am I making them in bulk? Why do I need so much? That's cloth. That... Okay, good to know. C is punch. Let's not accidentally do that if we can avoid it. Towel. Look at all this cloth. Look at all this. Oops. How do I take all? Alright. Is everything in kilograms, or what?
Please, a bandage.
There you go.
Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. But at least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do.
Oh, I like that it provides this.
There's still every chance that something bad may happen to me, and you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now. It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place. It may help you to survive.
Alright, fine. Be really interesting if, he comes back in some capacity. And it's been a while since these devs made anything in first person. Like, what was the last thing they made that was authentically first person? I think it was, their like 2010 or 2011 Aliens vs. Predator game, which was very good. Or at least the, like, the Alien and Predator campaigns were really good. I think the, granted, the Colonial Marine campaign, even though it felt like Call of Duty style, shooter, I think because they implemented the Predator and Alien so well, it worked really, really, they managed it very, very well. So it felt familiar but different in its own way. Let's track that lead. Let's take these. No power. Okay, I just pressed J, so because I assumed it was journal. Information and notes you find are recorded in your journal as leads. Track leads to pin them to your map and the lead tracker menu. Okay. In the derelict bunker where I woke up, I encountered a scientist. They were insistent that I find a place called the Interchange and that the secrets of the Windscale plant are inside. I have their keycard that is modified to open the interchange doors. All I know is that this interchange is somewhere inside the quarantine zone. Okay. Key items, the modified keycard. So it's not, no wonder it's sparked. And oh, skills, okay. Collect training stimulants and spend them to master new skills. Hold on, more info on that, please. Skills or abilities unlocked with training stimulants. So they are not through, you don't get experience points. You get items that give you skill points, essentially. Some skills aren't available by default. These must be learned from training manuals, which can then be found through exploration, which can be found through exploration or bought from traders. Once the manual has been used, the skill will become available to learn in the skills menu. Okay. Well, you know what? While we're here, let's health and healing. How much damage you can take before dying? Yeah, pretty standard. Combat is deadly and you will lose a lot of health quickly. Find or craft healing items. Okay. Heart rate. Ever since they learned how to master this in Sniper Elite, I think they've been kind of itching to implement that into something else. So this probably applies into, because I've come into this with minimal knowledge. I just know that when you make decisions, they can have a huge impact on the course of the game and items you obtain. So your heart rate is also tracked with your HUD. Heart rate increases with physical activity such as running, jumping, climbing, or melee attacks. There it is. Heart rate will decrease over time as long as you aren't doing any strenuous activity. At higher heart rate, weapon stability will decrease and enemies will hear you more easily, probably because of your breathing. If the meter hits its maximum, you will no longer be able to run until your heart rate decreases. So if you have infinite sprint as an option, does your heart rate still increase? I would think so, right? Taking damage from certain sources will cause status effects to build up. These are lingering statuses that have a negative effect. Most status effects have a consumable item that will cure the status and provide resistance to it for a time. Okay, so there's poison, burn, radiation, bleed until they are wear off or are cured. Shock deals immediate damage and raises heart rate until it wears off. Understandable. Infection raises heart rate and makes you more vulnerable to all damage until it wears off or is cured. There's tools. Metal detector. I know about metal detector. Yeah, see this, if we get this is going to be a lot of the time tonight, for sure. Red lights on the top of the detector indicate which direction the cache is from you, and the needle indicates how close it is. When all the lights flash on the detector, you are directly above the cache and can dig it up. I don't know if they're all, like, randomly generated and placed, or what. If they're not random, then that would probably be frustrating. Signal redirector allows you to hack junction boxes and redirect power. Oh, so this thing that I saw that said it's out of power, potentially we could potentially give it power again. Interesting. Torch. Okay, it doesn't take up room and can't be dropped. Wow, there's a whole lot here. Bows. Silently taking out unarmored enemies, holding increases arrow damage and range. When the reticule is closest to the center, it's at maximum draw. You can only stay at maximum draw for a small amount of time. Bows will automatically reload. Unbroken arrows that embed into surfaces can be collected. Kick. Kicking someone knocks them off balance, causing them to stagger backwards. Looking down while kicking will stomp the ground. Stomping in particular useful against rats or other swarms that get under your feet. How did I... So if I melee, would that, like... Is that how I kick? Takedowns are efficient but loud and will alert anyone nearby. Use training stimulants to learn quiet takedown skill after finding a stealth manual. It will reduce the amount of noise takedowns make. Okay. Quarantine zones and territorial equipment. Certain locations such as cordoned off buildings or bandit camps will be considered trespassing by inhabitants. Pneumatic dispatch. All tubes are part of the same network, so inventory items stored in one tube will be accessible from another. So the pneumatic tube system is basically my bank? Investigations menu is separate. Hey, what's up, Turtle? Hey. Sorry, I'm going through learning all this. You call me a nerd while I'm reading. How creative. Your investigations menu is separated into notebook collectibles and key items. Important items found don't take up inventory space. Okay. Notebook contains observations, notes, letters, important conversations, and other scraps of information found. Star a thread to pin it to the top of your notebook. Okay, so that's... If I'm working on a particular investigation, that'll be very helpful for any investigation that I'm prioritizing. Some findings will have a lead where a clue can be investigated to uncover more information. Leads are... Okay, so leads are basically my quests, right? Recipes can only be learned once. Learning a recipe will consume it. All your learned recipes can be found in the crafting menu. Okay, good to know. If you lurk, no worries. That's cool. You can even just like the general vibe I keep is you can put me on in the background and we're just hanging. That's the that's the aim of the streams. It's all good. Different traders have different supplies and demands. Some will value higher items higher than others. Okay, good to know. And I think that's everything I need. Let's save. Okay. Okay. So that's my heavy attack. Hold on. Run around with my fists out. Crawl through. I don't like the robot. You had a very productive day? That's good to know. What'd you do? I know you were kind of working on moving at a point, but I don't remember how long ago that was. Power. Do I kill this guy? Did that make you nervous?
Off with you, or you'll regret it. And stay away if you don't want to end up dead.
Will I stealth kill you? There it is. Wow. Even that, Oop. I was trying to, like, click the items. Oops. Did I make his nose bleed? Oh, my knuckles got bloody. I'm sorry. Even stealth killing increased my heart rate. Wow, jumping increases my heart rate by like 10. Okay. Oh, that got pushed back? Okay. I'm sorry to hear. Due to a few... Oh. I'm sorry about that. How you holding up, though? Jim Jet Ace Logan is an ace space pilot who protects the solar system from rogue aliens, smugglers, and other outlandish criminals, ably assisted by his stoic co-pilot, Plumduff Charteris. 2,000 million miles away on Earth, Jet Ace Logan, fighter pilot of the RAF Space Command, suddenly had his leave interrupted by a visiphone call from his commanding officer, Squadron Leader Cobb. Something big has come up, Logan. We need you back here at once. I've already alerted Charteris. He'll pick you up on his way here. Oh, your grandma? Your grandma passed. I'm sorry about that. Your mom's not handling it so well. That's rough. Um, it's not easy. Um, I'm sorry, dude. Okay, I guess we're just gonna shoot. There's not much to do but try and continue. Jedi's home was in a quiet, remote village which had remained unchanged for centuries. Plum Duff charters arrived within a few minutes. Are you ready, Jedis? Shan't be a minute. Just come packing. Just packing. Come on in. Plum Duff knew little more than Jedis about the reason for their sudden recall. I wonder what Kabi is cooking up for us this time. Something to do with that survey trip to Uranus, I think. They've run into trouble. Kabi doesn't know much yet. Jedis chuckled as he noticed his pal's interest in the portrait. That's great-great-grandfather Logan. He went down with his ship at Jutland in 1916. He had no time for flying machines of any sort. I bet he'd turn in his watery grave if he knew his great-great-grandson was a pilot in the Space Command. Neat. Did that do anything for me? Did that unlock anything? I think that unlocked anything for me. Yeah, I mean, you know, life happens, and I mean, we just had the spring equinox, which is a reminder that with death comes new life, you know. So like if a rat dies of starvation, then it goes and becomes fertilizer for plants, which are then born. So it all kind of feeds into this whole, you know, if they have the circle of life and everything. So through. It can be tough, and sometimes we gotta find positives where we can. It's not always going to be a positive to everything, but sometimes if we search for it, there can be something. Can I unlock that? I can unlock that. F is kick. Wow. I thought I was going to use my flashlight. I'll take that glass bottle. What is my torch? My flashlight. T? T is showing up my HUD. Glass bottle. Dead person. You know what? That's true. It is one less person to help move. Powell, don't think about going back inside. That bloody radio is useless in the zone, and fixing it will be the death of you. Outlaws are sniffing around now. They might have spotted me on my last trip. I have to go one more time. I think the keycard is finally working, and I don't want to forget where the damn place is before I can try it. I'll be back by morning. Stay inside. Alright, Dr. Powell. Don't twitch like that. 2 cloth, 1 alcohol. I can probably make a bandage or 2. Let's see. So this is my backpack of all my weapons. This is my shortcut. Okay. There's my limited ammo supply. Investigation. Crafting. Not enough cloth. Oh. Throwable radius. Throwable damage. Weapon throw training. Thick skin. Reduces damage from melee attacks. Nice. Defeating an enemy in melee combat grants a melee damage buff. Nice. Increases stagger duration when enemies are kicked. That I might go for. Search bodies and containers faster. I mean, not unless I'm stealing a bunch of stuff. Your items are worth more when bartering. That might be nice. Disarm traps and harvest our crafting supplies. Definitely want that. Heart rate rises and slower and recovers faster. Definitely gonna want that. Low health regeneration is faster and restores more health. That as well. I mean, fortitude, less interested in than endurance and recovery. And disarm traps, I probably will want the first one pretty quick. Alright. I'm worried about sprinting a lot just because of my heart rate. Alright. Out we go. Whoa. Slatendale. Let's save. And then I will create this for my own save file. That's not the TARDIS. The TARDIS is blue! Who's Oberon? For the courteous of others waiting in... Oberon must die, new finding. Please keep... Let's breathe. I answered a phone to a mysterious voice on the other end. I don't know if it could hear me or if it was just a recording. Before the line was cut off, the voice kept repeating on the phrase, Oberon must die. Cool. Oh, that's gonna have supplies for sure. Hi, birds. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Do I still have blood on my fist? Oh, no. Okay, doesn't want me to climb. I don't want to go... Ooh, wait. That'll probably have supplies, too. Let's go left. Doesn't look like anybody's here. Oh. There's a person. Let's stay away or get shot.
Not seen you around this stretch before.
Because I've never been here, Nat Buckshaw.
How do? Where did you come from then?
The totally legally distinct vault. That's where I came from. I was unconscious. I don't know how long for.
Look a little the worse for wear. You've got luck on your side, not getting snatched out by something foul while you were dozing. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from well, from the outside.
I don't know.
You what? Boffins all died when their atom plant went up in flames. Not seen any of them for 5 years. Only outlaws and loons round here now. And you'll want to give them all a wide berth. You poor bugger. You can't remember now, can you? Now, don't take on so. I've got by, and I'm not special. Just be careful, and stay away from any who do you harm. Which is a long list around here, so keep your wits about you. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place's been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself.
Oh. Strange things like someone calling you from a phone box. I don't know if he knows. What do you mean, savages?
There's a bunch who call themselves outlaws. But if you're expecting Robin Hood and his merry men, you're gonna be properly disappointed. Right shower of ne'er-do-wells and bullies. Keep well away from them, if you want my advice. And there's other things too. Nasty things. I've seen them, and I'm sure we've got the boffins to thank for it. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong.
Go on.
Listen, I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Not personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they took me out of the village for, the buggers.
Hold on, I'm just checking my audio while you're just getting to the good stuff. Oh god, that my audio is really loud. Mission to village. I thought you said nothing civilized was left. If you know about the interchange, must tell me. I'm not gonna get desperate about it. Pity, and you're just
Aye.
getting to all the good stuff.
Well, whatever the Boffins were up to in that interchange, what's it? I'm sure it wasn't good. This place is riddled with secret bunkers. Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here.
Molly's
I'm not
camp
sure
north.
I should be
Okay.
saying out more to us.
Trader camp. Alright.
Aye? Well, I was speaking truth. From a certain point of view. Wyndham's not been civilized since the soldiers moved in. Running the place like prison camp. Calling themselves protocol. I can point you to it. But I've no desire to return. You ask me, those that steered might have done better out here. Now I really should stop talking. Not personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you?
That's fair.
What's yourself?
Whoa, I don't want to do that. War of the Worlds? How appropriate. How old is that book? Is that book in public domain yet? Ooh, yes. Absolutely. Okay, so that's how I throw, but I don't want to do that. Okay. Barred from other side. Okay, good to know. There seemed to be a crawl through? Yep. There's another, there's a third person something like this coming out, called Hell Is Us. And it's going to be another investigative kind of game. And that one I definitely am very excited to play as well. String. Yes, please. Can I open the other door? Oh, the dot is probably another. Oh, shotgun. Yes. Absolutely. And search. Reload and check ammo. Ooh, bandages! Sorry, just gotta make sure. I'm so sorry. You've been spotted and are considered a threat. When the threat meter fills, you will be attacked. Why? Why? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I've been spotted? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where? Where? Well, let's search back here, see if there's anything back here. Dead body. Cool. That's it. Let's go back to where we started up here and go down the other path. Probably not the wisest idea, but I'm curious, and, you know, curiosity, like, I don't know. Okay, so no need to gather flowers like it's Oblivion or Skyrim. In fact, actually, Oblivion Remaster came out. And it looks fantastic. I hope they add mod support. Oblivion was definitely my favorite. I loved playing Oblivion a lot. So I'm curious to see what sort of quality of life improvements they've given it. It seemed like they updated the combat and stuff. What's with the music change? Is that because I'm adventuring? Oh. Okay, what do these herbs do? Herbs. What do these herbs do? Gunpowder and water. Okay. Place to squeeze through. Towel. 2 cloth. What's that? One of these is not like the others. String. Glue. A knife? I mean, that... Okay, hold on. Causes bleed, fast attack speed. Fast attack speed causes bleed. Average damage, average damage. Cool. Good to know. I do like the idea of using a hatchet. I just don't know if I want to use one or the other. Okay, F5 does quick save. Oh. Are you peeing? Are you peeing or fishing? Definitely peeing. Are you the only enemy? Fuck.
No trouble. Heck, let's just calm down, eh? No need for violence. I'm sure it came from this way. Off with you! Don't make us
Ow.
hurt you. Ah! You bloody hell!
What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus.
I can't believe my fucking axe just bounced off of him. That was really funny. Alright, I don't want the police truncheon. Okay. Okay, that was really funny. Yes. I imagine there's gonna be some healing recipe or antidote thing I learned from... Ooh, 1 shotgun ammo. Yes. Private Dagonet. How do I know? Coded message. Lockbox key. New lead found. Hold on. Let's crouch back here and read our message. Message written in code. The translation has been scribbled beneath it. Absent yourself from convoy as soon as possible. Be discreet. There's a shed in the Slattendale Rail Yard, grid reference 287E and 77.5 north. Make your way there. If I cannot wait, I'll leave supplies. Use the key to access them. Activate. Gina give him CTE? What does that mean? Uncontrolled landing? Oh, gonna give him... Alright. Convoy 5's air transports have been fitted with state-of-the-art power systems. We have confidence in their ability to penetrate the interference field that surrounds the zone without incurring any significant damage. However, in the event of an uncontrolled landing, standing orders are as follows. Hold position and await instruction. Do not attempt to leave the quarantine zone. Do not communicate with local inhabitants in any way. Should some be found alive, do not approach abandoned scientific establishments. They remain under strict quarantine. Okay. Bandage and rifle ammo. Glue. Delicious. Shotgun ammo and scrap. Yo, okay. We are getting supplied. Okay, we should save. In case there's enemies in here. I wonder if I can stealth kill by throwing my knife. Oh, we can enter the mines. Oh, is this going to be like a bandit encampment? Actually, another question. Is using bandages just to stop bleeding? Restores significant amount of health over time. Reduces bleed buildup. Okay. Do I have 28 east? So that's 77 north. So that'd be up here? Because this is 28. So 28.7. 77 north. So that'd be around here. Right? Like in this general area? Okay. I'm just going to leave that there and just have to be close enough. And then instead of... What was it I was going to interchange? That points to Molly. Track lead. But we're here. Okay, there's torches, which means there's people. There's a person there. I only have so much inventory space, so I don't want to craft any more bandages. Hello. Bandage pistol ammo. Alright, and I'm finding bandages like crazy as well. Definitely can't walk up that. Don't. Don't! Stop! Stop! I don't want to do this! Stop! Why? Why? I don't want to do this. Stop making me do this. Okay, now he's facing me for sure. I don't want them to see. Turn around. Come on. Crap. What do you have on your head? A grenade? Very happy that guy can't see me here for whatever reason. Can I get around him somehow? Because it's not like I get experience points from killing people like Fallout. I just get supplies. It's like Metro. Bugger off. Is that my way out of here? Looks like a way out. Yeah, there's a JPEG behind the door, you can see. So... should we kill the guy with the mining helmet? Let's see if we can throw my, my knife at him. Oh, it's a named dude. I am so sorry. Dude, please. Who are you? Oh, he probably was gonna give me... Oh my gosh. Okay, let's... The moment I saw the subtitle come up and it said his name, I was like, oh no! Hi.
Hello? Who's out there?
Hi. I'm sorry, I assumed you were bad.
What are you doing in here? Who knows what might have followed you in?
Followed me in? How do I know you're not the real danger?
I'm a danger to no one, me. You're right to be scared, though. Everybody should be scared. It's how you stay alive. Look, if you've a question about these caves, I can help. I don't know much about how else, though. Supplies I could trade, if that's what you're after.
Oh, nice. I don't really have much. Where does the cave lead?
This tunnel's part of the old cart route. What's left of it, any road. It's like a loop, takes you in and out of Slatton Dale. The Dale's busy with outlaws, so watch yourself if you go that way. Oh, and there's a fenced-off way, goes into the soldiers' territory. Skeather that is. Can't recommend that. Not unless you're keen to get yourself shot or burned to a crisp. You know, I must say, it's nice to talk to someone. Someone who's properly here, that is. Not just a voice in my head.
Looking for a place called the Interchange. Heard of it?
Now, why does that ring a bell? I'm sorry. My memory ain't what it were. Mayhap it'll come back to me.
Okay. Can you tell me about what went on in the zone?
I could tell you my story, I suppose.
That'd be fine.
I used to work this mine. Now but your run-of-the-mill slate mine. Until they found summer in one of the workings. Next thing we know, we're up to our necks in white coats and khaki, made to sign the Official Secrets Act, even though we know now and been told less. A few years later, something goes properly wrong at that factory thing they built across the mere. And now, here I am living in a hole.
You can leave the cave if you don't like it.
Go outside. Outside, there's 101 things that'd kill you as soon as look at you. Worst I have to contend with in here is some bats.
I'm guessing that's also your food? What do you mean, voice in your head?
Said that out loud, did I? Oh, I know how that must sound, but, exactly that. Well, voices, really. More than one. But, well, now, you really are a stranger, aren't you? They don't know who you are. Usually, you see, the voices tell me when someone's coming. That's how I know to hide. Well, aye. On occasion. It's like this, you see. They chatter away. The voices in my head. Not all the time, but a lot of it. Sometimes they're only whispers. Other times, not often, it's like they're standing right next to me.
What do the voices say?
Hard to make out most of the time, but other times they whisper about places. Hidden, secret places.
Ooh.
Sometimes I think they're whispering from such places. Or mayhap I'm there, listening to them. Lord, I shouldn't be telling you this. It could make them angry.
What if you tell me about the secret places? Maybe if you tell me, I might be able to help you.
I wonder, perhaps if you can find it and open it. Listen, I used to work these mines. The biggest one, the boffins took over when they arrived.
Yeah, this game feels a lot more sympathetic than Fallout so far. Or rather empathetic than Fallout. Because Fallout's like a satire in a way, and
I'm sure I have.
I mean, it's become more satire, but it always was dark comedy in a way.
Hidden a new one elsewhere. Mayhap the voices of ghosts trapped inside.
I mean, I suppose Bob in Fallout is
Will make the voices happy.
satire.
They'll leave me alone then.
Okay. Any idea where I should start looking for the interchange?
A few months back, people outside the walls sent in a convoy. All soldiers and that. They'd have been heading to the interchange, I'm sure. Didn't get far, of course. They were an ambush. Could hear the screaming a mile away. You'd maybe find some clues if you search through wreckage. I'll mark the spot for you.
Thank you. Do they often send people in from the outside? A convoy, perhaps that's where I'm from.
Oh, don't think they've done so for years now. On account of their people never getting back out again. Now gets out of here. Whole point of a quarantine, isn't it?
Well, I am interested in trade. Let's see what you got. Okay. So add items from the inventory in the trader's inventory until the scales at the top are balanced. Traders will accept any trade where your items are equal to or more than the value of their items. Makes sense? What do you have available? Makeshift grenades! Okay. Well, I want that, and that. For sure. So, let's see what I have on offer. I can give you that. Not much, huh? Really? Really? That's super valuable to you. So, this I could give in exchange for these. Do I have to have this equipped? I might just do this for now, and I'll come back for this eventually. Because I don't have much else that I can offer except a grenade. I'm going to complete that.
Good trading, thank you. Come back if you're around. Might have something new I can trade with you.
I should be going.
You be careful out there.
Oh, okay. Hearing voices. Oh, that is tracked. Sorry. Voices in the depths. Page torn from this book of a local area. The section detailing the history of the local slate mine has several passages underlined. While many local superstitions swirl around in the mine, this can largely be attributed to the pit's long and sad history of worker fatalities and local legends that tend to surround such tragic events. While miners may talk in hushed tones of voices in the depths, it is not hard to imagine how such a dark, oppressive, and often dangerous environment might fuel the overactive imagination. A note is scrawled underneath, "Imagination my arse." Convoy wreckage may contain clues. Okay. Alright. I like to have two in case I throw one. Not really gonna be using a grenade anytime soon. So wait. Hearing voices. Some link to whatever's inside the interchange. I don't want to mess with that. What is it? What is it flamethrowering?
This land looks safe. This land is not safe. You should be cautious in this land. This land may kill you.
Thanks. Already had my suspicions, but thank you. This thing on? What am I doing? What did I just do? Did I unearth that? What are you? Fucking weird. I might pass back through the mines to get to that village. What's his name warned me about, or told me about. Interesting how there's not... Oh! Unexplored cellar. Interesting how there's not actual, like, currency. It's actually bartering with items themselves. There's no being like, hey, this, you know, we have all these things with this value or whatever. There's probably rats in here. Interesting how this place looks so clean. Fuck you. There's something back here. Right? There's no way there's not something behind that. Hello? Pistol ammo? Ooh, a revolver! Whiskey. Bard crate? Training stimulant, burn salve, SMG ammo. Okay. So... I need 3 if I want to disarm traps and harvest crafting supplies. Which I definitely do. I also want that, especially if I'm going to be getting stuff from... Oh my gosh. Hold on. Had a crappy spam bot. So, especially if I want to get more stuff like what I have, I'm not going to spend this yet. Because I think the crafting supplies from traps will be really helpful. Yeah, see. I had a feeling. Hey! Alright, hold on. So... Series of hastily scribbled notes accompanied by indecipherable shorthand. 2 months since disaster, radios down. Exodus to woods, follow. Strict martial art. No, still no word from illegible. Are scientists still alive? Good question. Can't kick that. Good to know. That's where I came from. In that concrete monstrosity of an outpost. What? Was hiding in the bushes to dodge patrol. Didn't seem that way at first, mind you. Oh, got lucky for once. Didn't seem that way at first, mind you. The Great Oak. What is this? Scathermore entrance? Sly breaching by my hiding place. Of course, they started gossiping like old wives, and one mentioned something called the Interchange, the entrance to which is apparently in or near the foot of that concrete monstrosity of an outpost they use. Seems that their captain is very keen to get in, but they can't get past the door. Another mystery. May have to stay that way. That area is alive with soldiers. Very dangerous. Sounds that way. Hey, there's a toilet down here. Are there gonna be more rats? Where did that sound happen? Getting pretty rich with pistol ammo now. How much do I have? 12? 12 spare? Nice. It's super rusty, though. Okay. Is it saving just because it's been a while since my last save, or is it saving because something bad's about to happen? History of microbiology? Alright. Well, that was super useful. I have a lot of stuff. In fact, I have so many bandages and such middling health. One trackable lead in this region. It's such middling health, I should probably use one of these. Gives damage resistance buff. Burn resistance buff. Sorry, just in the order of the ways I think I'll be using things. Fuck. Why are you doing that? Get back in the mine. Entrance to interchange rumored location. Fuck. Up that way? I mean... What the hell was that sound? They have some sort of sensor? I'm not going through that. They probably want to talk to me first. You know what? Let's just... Not worry about that right now. Not worth it. Convoy wreckage may contain clues. Concrete monstrosity of outpost. Hearing infiltrators coded message. Gosh, I have so many leads. This one. Why do I have my fucking... Hi, how's it going? Nope. There's no benefit to fighting bats. We're not going to do it. 3 trackable leads in this region. See? That's fine. Oh! Okay. Why? Actually, my inventory is very nearly full, so what if I traded some stuff for a recipe to make a makeshift bomb? Because I have quite a few things. What if I got rid of the bat? I want to keep the axe. I like hatchets. Fuck. I can't make out. Fucking hell. Don't do it.
Oi, heads up! Where? Take cover! Bloody hell!
Hello, 8-bit. Alright, I may have to take 8-bit out. But I also want to talk to what's-his-face in here. See if I can't trade him a shotgun and a cricket bat for the... Oh gosh, not the bats. Come on, man. Help. No, I don't want to take down.
You're back.
I am back. I am interested in a trade. I want this. So, get in there.
I suppose.
Too heavily in my favor. Okay, he doesn't really want that. Okay, got it. Okay, but I like that. How about bandage? Still too heavily in my favor. Alright. Oh, I see. Because he has these already. Fine.
Lovely. Everyone's happy.
To add a recipe to the crafting menu, select read item from dropdown. So it needs glue, gunpowder, string, and scrap. Good to know. Alright, I should be going.
You be careful out there.
Yeah, you too. Alright. I could kill him and take a pretty decent shotgun, but I'm not gonna. Fuck off. God damn it. Do enemies sometimes respawn? Because that's what it seemed like happened. Just out of fucking nowhere. Anyway. Let's go to that bunker. Curious about what's in there. I think they were down that way and they moved over here. So should I... Ow! That was dumb. That was very, very dumb. Did I have a recent save? Recent enough? Yeah, I'm not gonna let myself take that damage. That was so stupid of me. It was entirely my fault, but, like, oof. Alright, none of these guys have any items. So we'll just sprint on through, search that house real quick, and then we'll check out the bunker. I wonder if there's any fast travel. Probably not. Because if this is a... Oh, no, there's multiple regions. Oh. Oh. Oh, goodness. Interesting. Whoa. So I'm facing the right direction? Oh, this faces the direction it is. I don't need to equip it, it just... I'm lost. Did I get it? Wait, what's the difference here? What's this? Oh, revolver, SMG, arrows, assault rifle, shotgun. Might be sniper rifle. Just rifle rounds in general, maybe? Did I get the item? Like, I'm lost. I don't know what happened. I assume I got it. I don't know what I got. Oh, just Q at any time is my quick torch. Okay. How long have we been going? I lost time. Ow! I ran over my toe with my chair. I'm gonna take my dog out. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Wow, it's been a while since we actually, like, really saved. Alright, let's go in here. I like how it says unexplored bunker if you've never entered it, and then it says where it is after you've entered. Not enough space. Oh, because I already have a torch. Wait, what? Was there a node on the body and I just... Hold on. I guess it doesn't mark. Huh. It doesn't mark spot on the map. Necessarily. It's not like Fallout that way. So you kind of just go by descriptions in your notebook, which aren't super descriptive. Do you think this bunker's empty? I don't know that it's empty. I have my suspicions. I don't think we're alone. Ammo. What the fuck? You're moving. You're moving. You're moving. Okay. What the fuck? I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do about that. Backpack? Yo! Here's all those things? I have so much I don't need. I think crafting materials don't take up space, which is nice. But once you've crafted stuff, they take up space. I already have that. Buried secrets. Do not forget where you buried the secrets. 29.5 and 73.6. Help you remember the interchange. It's November 1957. You're the only one left. Great. I'm not going to turn that on. That's not happening. Okay. Pistol. Yo, what? I have to actually look in these? Access to shared inventory. Okay, good. Good. So... Can I... There we go. Hatchet. Put my knife in there. One of these in there. Very handy. Very handy space to have that. Oh. Fantastic. Okay. So... 29.5 and 73.6. Is that actually going to be here? Or is that going to be at Slattendale? No, at Skellermore. Oh, so no, because it changes the east and west. So 29.5, 73.6. It's like right in this watery area here. Can I add another? I can only add one. Fuck. I mean, that's closer. So I can probably try. That is so far. Where was the other one I had? 28.7 and 77.5. Okay. 28.7 and 77.5. 28.7 and 77.5. So like right around... I mean, that's as close as I'm gonna get. So, what do we do about this dude? What do I do about that? Oh, that was bad! I'm not RoboCop, don't do that. Fuck, dude. Barrel, I shot him in the jaw. Jeez. Where's my hatchet? Oh, please. Yes, absolutely. Hell. For nothing? For nothing? Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, we got a diary. I might go mad here. I'd rather not say they'd sack me on the spot. What I'd give to be back where the action is to see the inside of the interchange again, doing work that was actually good at, work that meant something. Make it a month sober, William. Just one pitiful month, and you'll let you have. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, it becomes Doom 3. I can't have this and anything else. Can't even, like, slap with my flashlight. Oh. Whoa. I probably could have done that. Whatever. We're good. We're good. We didn't lose our hatchet. Okay. I mean, we got a couple skill points, and we spent ooh, tea. Oh, that's probably worth a bunch of money. Oh, it slows heart rate. Oh, that's awesome. I'm totally sending that to my inventory. Hold on. Because I don't see myself needing that for a while. And I don't want to... Oh, that's freaking amazing. I adore this. Okay. Okay. Hopefully some towns or villages have part of that, a connection to pneumatic tube system, or are really close to. I would imagine some places do, but not all. 4 trackables in the region. Very slowly. Do I have blood on my boots? No, I just have red boots. Do I get different armor or anything at any point? So I want to go around here. Hey bud, how's it going? Nothing else to say. Ever, huh? Alright. I'll leave you be. Oh, there's definitely something under there. Come on. Heck yeah. Did you fall to your death? You fell. Jeez. I don't want to step in that just in case it hurts. Ooh, cool. A pile of... Yum. Authentic British cuisine. Can I get up there? I don't imagine so. Man, that is... I can't imagine you could get up there. But at the same time, like... Is there something to it? How would there be? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I think I've got it. Hold on. I think there is something to this. I'm gonna have to save. Just in case I'm wrong. Which there's always a probability of. Okay. Okay. No? Aha! First aid kit. Yo. Water. Nail bomb and rifle ammo? Deals bleed. I have 2 of these. Okay, now how do I get down without hurting myself like they did? Hmm. Ow. That's gotta be something. I mean, I'm just so curious about whatever cache is over here. So I might have to circle back round. There's some bandits there. Yeah. 29.5 and 73.6. Free metal detector. No wonder it was, like, super cheap. I wonder it was barely worth anything to the guy. A swarm of what? What? Are those leeches? Fuck. Oh my gosh, look at all those! This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't believe these leeches jump out of the water. Look at the ripples they create. That is insane. .5 and 73.6. Okay, another thing. I used this, and so I had to unbury the cache, which means this. No, it wasn't that. It was a different one that I unburied. Might have... Oh. This is another entrance. Yeah, this is where it said sawed off or whatever. Oh, well this is a shortcut, actually. To where I wanted to go. So it unburies a cache, which means there was one that I unburied that I didn't pick up. Am I full on alcohol? Oh. Can it only carry 20 of each thing? That's probably it. Okay. Interesting. I like that I don't need to have the metal detector in one of my quick slots. Bats are probably gonna run out or fly out any moment. There they are. Oh, get out of here. Out of here. I need to go where I unburied that cache without realizing, because I thought it just gave me items. I didn't realize I was unveiling a cache of some kind. Okay. Okay. Corpses disappear after some time. Good to know. Yeah, there it is. I didn't realize that's what was happening. Poison bomb? Well, shit, alright. Alright, should I go back through? I kind of want to go over here and explore that. So, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do exactly that. You know what? I'm also curious about something, and we'll save just because I'm curious what there is here, right? So, I do not advise actually doing this. We're just going to see what he can have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my god. I don't feel good about that. He had a club. Okay. That was it. He just had a club. I don't feel good about that. He was wonderful to us from the get-go. And that's quite the melody he can play. So, he was a kind human being that didn't need to be kind in a horrible cutthroat world. So, and we are in no way in any danger around him. So we leave him be. However, this person... Hey.
Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. You little... I'm gonna rough you up. Heck! Prick! Ah! Bloody hell! Christ on a bike!
Potatoes. Beep, beep. I don't know why we risked our lives doing that, but we did. Go up this way.
Don't know why we're hanging around. We've had all that weren't nailed down already.
Is this better than this? That British pride? Whatever. Interesting. I think I can unbar it. We haven't even reached the first village. Oh my gosh. Check that after we do this. Actually, okay, straight ahead that way. Let's... Air Ace Hurricane? Explosive Lure? Dude. 5 alcohol. Feels off. Oh. Why is there blood on that bedroll? Scrap. I'm full on scrap. Jeez. Only I could stash crafting supplies. Iodine, gun oil, burn salve. You were right. Few finding. Powell, if you find this, I'm sorry to say that you were right about Helen. She was infected after all. It came on very quickly. She started talking to those poor fools in the woods do. Suddenly obsessed with a voice in the soil, and come morning, she was gone. I presume she's gone to them. It's no longer safe here, so I'm moving to the camp. I'm moving camp to the bunker up the hill. Helen doesn't know about that one. What's my inventory like? It's 20 of each. I've got 1 skill point, which I can use to... May also fatally impale enemies. Wow. That's nice, but it's only 1 point, so I'll save it until I get this, because this one I want more. Especially since we're on our way to a merchant, so... It'll definitely come in handy to prioritize that. We went there, right? That's what that was. Nope. Whoa, what? I can stamp things? It's so small. I guess that is where it was, huh? Yeah. Wow. Sis, did the boss put you and Bobby on that convoy job up the road? You might have left at least one of the buggards alive. Mayhap they know how to get inside the interchange door. Think about it. Where else would they be going? Not to rescue us, sorry lot. No one outside cares about for all but their precious Science City. I'll be combing the convoy site for clues again, because maybe Bobby missed something. I know your pals, but it gives me the creeps how much he enjoys using that cricket bat. Sarah. Oh, trespassing. Good. If you're caught, enemies will be aggressive and territorial, as I'd expect. Some bugger in a naughty suit of the whole bloody army. This is our turf, and once sets foot on it, we teach him a lesson. Bunch of grammatical errors and misspellings. So I'm off to sort this mess. Take Ted and don't look and lock for more scrap at the wreck site, and don't come back empty-handed. sickle? I mean, yeah. Can I lure anyone if I do this? I would think that any survivors would have gone to investigate, so we might be okay. Just gonna have to look for a pneumatic tube because my inventory's full. Whiskey. Inventory full. I mean... Inventory full, shotgun ammo, glue. Powder. Can't light that on fire. Okay. Can't search that. Rifle ammo. Meat heavy survival knife. High damage, average attack speed. The average attack speed has me a little wary. Tin of pork. I need to make space. Like, bad. Full on scrap, dude. Entirely full. Is there a pneumatic tube? Do I have to go back to one? I might have to go back to that pneumatic tube that I saw. Which is fine. It's not bar. It's just like kind of hassle. So that's how I could get the Molotov cocktail itself. Oops. Okay. Melee combat training weapon. Melee weapon attack power, seasoned brawler, heavy melee weapon power. Oh. Increases damage caused by melee weapons. Just in general, right? Substantially reduces heart rate cost of melee attacks. Ooh. Increased damage by heavy melee attacks. Nice. You know what? Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. What would have been the tripwire for this? What would have... Did it automatically give me the Molotov or something? Maybe. Look at the little arms! I think we're gonna run back to the pneumatic tube because we don't know where or when another one might be. And, wait, did I already put a hatchet away? I think I put one hatchet in the pneumatic tube, so I was, like, thinking of selling it. We have 100 slots, though. Right? When's the next one? The next one's gonna be so far. Unless it's in that house, but I'm not taking the risk. I'm gonna say we run all the way back. Because if it was in that house, right, we'd have to fight to get there. And we're doing that with like a pretty stuffed inventory. So let's put some stuff in the pneumatic tube. We've not gotten far from the entrance, and we've been playing this like 2 hours. I'm so sorry. I get so distracted by the world. And it's very clear that the caches are hidden with a purpose. They're not totally random. I think, or maybe there are some that are random, but there's definitely some that there's intent when they're put there. Like the ones that they have clues as to where they're located. It's very clear that those are intentionally put there, but there might be some that are also randomly scattered throughout the world itself. It's also plausible that there are some that are just put around the world on purpose, but with no clues, with the intent of giving very little help. Like, there's not a whole bunch of... Okay, we'll put that in here, for sure. Put that in here. Since we're almost halfway, I might put my shotgun away. 14 out of 20. Dude, we're almost full on ammo, so we might want to start using our weapons, our guns. I just realized how we're using this. The card. Question is now, do we want to keep going over here to the convoy wreckage? Or do we want to go to this place, the trader camp? Kind of want to go to the trader camp because we have so much stuff in our pneumatic tube that I kind of want to see what we can trade it for, but we don't have enough skill points to boost our trading. So maybe we just create the path there and see if there's a pneumatic tube in that location, and we go to that location and see what's there. That seems like a good option. Guessing there would be a survivor skill for like how much inventory space. This place looks like the end of 28 Days Later. Saw you over there. But I'm more concerned about the immediate vicinity. Saw you go by. Probably somebody in there. I could probably search that. This isn't going to drop that far. Also, there's a dude up there. Okay. Why does it have... Oh, it was showing me that it was a new location. It was a new location on my map. These are not active. Potatoes. Glad that didn't hurt me. What?
I'll have your eyes.
Fuck. Fuck. That was bad luck. Gladly take a big axe. Fucking hell. Jeez. Right in the eye. I fucked up quite a few shots of that. Is a tin can just scrap metal or what? Dude, there's so much scrap metal here. What's my ammo like? 12 of 50 pistol rounds. I'm doing pretty good on shotgun and rifle rounds. I'll run around with my shotgun a bit longer. Until you Burks to stick together, and the first thing you do is let Ted wander off on his own, and now we are hands short. As I thought I made V clear, we can't just go to the labor exchange and get a new man. You lock out for one another like family. That's how we stay alive. I know, Ted, we're an idiot, but that is not the point. Oh, would this have triggered... Oh, this would have triggered that. I see. Me too. I'm using lead number 4, and I'm happy to be using that instead. .22 wouldn't do much. Pretty certain that'd be much weaker. Right? Low damage, high accuracy. High damage, low rate of fire. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Fuck is that? should be concerned about that. Fuck is that?
Hands away from me. Come on. Look. Is anyone out there? Oh, damn it. They've been killed. Where? Whoa. Bloody hell and damnation. Ah, stop your whinging. Ah, you little... You're dead. You hear me? Dead. Yeah, let's give him a good seeing too. Piece of cake is... Fight! Show yourself.
Yeah, you'll get
Coward.
yours.
Stand and fight. I'll go see what's what.
Oh, you
Bastard! Come on. Got to turn it to... What? Heck! On a bike.
The game feels really good to play. Like in my hands, it's really smooth. Can not my sickle. I don't want to lose that. Spike club, I don't want that. There it is. Ugh. Beautiful. Mwah. Science City better be worth it. 16th of July, 1947. I've had it with these government types. It isn't enough that they just brought my quarry back, bought my quarry from me. Almost like I'm barging to my offices, requisitioning paperwork before we're even out the door. This place they're building, the Science City, better be worth it. Most of it's underground, and they need all the maps of the caves we have. God knows what they plan to do down there. Frankly, it could stay that way. All I ask is they treat my quarry with respect. This is hallowed ground. We owe our livelihoods to this earth, and it won't end well for them if they mistreat it. Let me know when the sale is clear and the funds are in our account. Powder. John Steele was secret agent during World War II, but is now a tough, no-nonsense private detective. In the story, he finds himself being drawn back into the international world of espionage by a case of blackmail and political intrigue. The Allies replied with an all-out effort to break the deadlock on land by smashing communications and supply centers behind enemy lines. They ordered intensive pinpoint bombing raids on selected targets before each to mark the targets and accurately place. Before each raid, fast and maneuverable mosquitoes were sent in ahead to mark the targets with accurately placed flares. Then the heavy Lancaster bombers followed to strike home with their maximum effect. These are really good. One such target selected for destruction was a hidden ammunition dump near Dutch Tower of Workston, and on the appointed night, a lone mosquito flew in to mark the area for the next Lancaster bomber force. Following behind. Next to the pilot sat Captain John Steele, special agent for Britain. All the rest she goes, okay. Steele had discovered the dump on his last secret mission to Holland, and now had the task of pinpointing for the plot of Flare Marker Plain. That's the wood we want. See it? There's a small lake in the middle of it. That lake. Roger. These are cool. Is it supposed to fling stuff at you? Because, like, you trip that, and then what? Like, it just... Are they somehow supposed to explode? Hello? Man, that's sneaky as shit. Alright, we've got to find out what that thing is. Looks like a weird mutated beehive or something. Right. We were gonna do this, and then we got distracted by these dudes. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. Okay, it's gotta be in here. Sick shotgun. What's the point? Whatever. I can't sort it. Fuck. Fuck. Bad. 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 Holy shit. I thought it was just gonna be one. That was really bad. Anyway, we've been going for like 2.5 hours, and I think that's a good time to call it. So thank you all very much for joining me. Really appreciate all of you for tuning in, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. And just a friendly reminder, you can like and follow. And if you at all want to see more if you at all want to see more of Atomfall, then please like the VOD, and please comment. Let me know. I appreciate comments. And if you want to see more of anything in particular, just subscribe, and you're welcome to comment on any video to let me know what it is that you think would be interesting to play. I'm not sure if we'll continue Locomoto. We'll see. Locomoto might be something that I play on my own, not necessarily in a stream, but I do recommend it if you like cozy games like that. And then this one I very much recommend if you like stuff like, it's hard to say if you like Fallout, because it's Fallout is, unless you're playing survivor mode on Fallout, this is more of the survival experience than your standard Fallout thing. And then this is also more action RPG as opposed to strictly RPG. For that reason, it's kind of difficult to recommend to Fallout fans. But if you like a first-person shooter with survival elements, this definitely is it. Like this hits. I'm very excited to play more and delve even further into this. So again, if you would like me to play more of this, be sure to click that like button on the VOD and comment below. Thank you. Have a beautiful night.